Hi, fans. I know that some of you can't stand my jokes, but this review is going to be of the Honkid, which is sometimes sold as Mekass computer keyboard stand 1277. Did you catch that joke? Are you groaning? I hope so. And this is the package for it. The name Honkid is down here. It was covered by another name or another sticker that said Mekass. I don't know why. Anyways, this is an adjustable keyboard stand. It's in some ways it's cheap. Like the decoration, to save money, instead of printing or creating these with plastic in different colors, they've just put some stickers on it. And this is actually a removable piece of plastic that underneath there is rubber that is a bit sticky, and you can clean it with water, and it will stay sticky. It's kind of difficult, as you can see, to get the plastic covering off. And this is the first thing that I wanted to point out, is that it's very portable. However, with the plastic covering removed, it is very difficult to keep the rubber clean. I think that the manufacturer should have taken that into consideration when they made it, so that it would be possible to transport it without the rubber getting all dirty. And it was clear that whoever designed this had that idea in mind, at least somewhat, but it did not actually happen that way. But yes, it does have two pads. Now, the next thing about this I want you to notice is this is a stand that is expandable. So we go from 262 millimeters or 26.2 centimeters to 37.6 centimeters. So that's pretty good. And do you know what that means? That means I can take a nice long keyboard like this one, which has extra keys, and I can put it on it and it will support it. Or I can take a very small keyboard like this one, and it also will support it because it's the right size for both by just opening it up. And I like that. I really like that. It's also quite light. It's quite thin. So it really makes it convenient to carry around. Please don't ask me why I was wearing that headset. I just forgot because I was listening to a video and I just completely forgot to take it off of my head. Between that and my head, I was getting really hot. All right. Now, the next thing about this is you'll notice the backside looks kind of funny, not because of that thing there, but because these legs look kind of weird. Now, the basic leg, which is right here, has rubber feet on them. And then you can take this first thing here and lift those up, and you can make it taller. And that has rubber on it too. So it's got a bit of anti-slip. Now, unfortunately, on the other end here, at this end here, they didn't put any rubber, but at least there's rubber up here. Now, if that's not tall enough, if that doesn't provide you with enough lift for your keyboard, you can lift up the next pair. And that also has rubber on it. So now you've got more lift. But if you really need a lot of lift, and this one's a little bit difficult to get it all the way. When I first got this, I was like, God, I can't get them to rise up all the way. They're stuck. And, I watched the video for the listing, and I was like, well, if they can do it, I can do it. I was afraid of breaking it because it is plastic after all. So you really have to apply quite a bit of force, and there's a strong click, and there you have it. So you can really lift up your keyboard quite a bit. Now, I think that most people probably aren't going to need that much lift, but it's available if you do for some reason. Or maybe you want it for display. Aside from that, I wish there was more I could tell you about this other than it's expandable and it has 4 different legs to lift it up, and it's got the rubber to keep the keyboard from sliding off. And do remember to take off the plastic and the problem of there's no cover for the rubber when you transport it. So you might want to save these 2 pieces of plastic. And I would suggest that you put a letter or a number or a symbol on it that if you look at it the wrong way, it's backwards, because one side of this plastic is great for covering it but not being difficult to remove. As you saw earlier, I was having a terrible time getting this one off because I didn't realize that when I put it back on that I had put it on the wrong side. The other side, and that was the problem, is not easy to remove from the rubber. So if you look at this one, if I can get my fingernail there, it's very easy to pull that up. So make sure to put a marking on it so that you know which side is which. So it could be a B, for example, and when you look at it from the other side, it's going to look like a backward B, and then you'll know, oh, this is the side that, and that's really it. I would say that the one thing you want to do if you are going to be carrying this around in a bag, make sure it's not in a position where a lot of pressure is going to be put on it like that, such that it might snap. But other than that, this is very convenient. And I have to wonder why this wasn't created a long time ago. We've had keyboards for a long, long time now. Yeah, a really long time now that I think about it. Since before 1980. Since maybe before in the 50s. Yeah, gosh. Okay, well, that's it on this Honkid keyboard stand number 1277. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.